Now, President Uhuru Kenyatta has hit out at those opposing several key infrastructural projects in the city, citing claims of a plot to repurpose Uhuru and Central Parks for ventures other than recreational and open-air parks. For the first time, the president seemed to address a court case that he says has stalled development on those parks, while emphasizing that his administration is placing the environment at the forefront of its mega transformation plans for the city. Leila Mohammed starts us off.
The evolving Nairobi skyline has got many of the city's residents talking, with yeas and nays over new infrastructure being a constant feature, whether online or on the city streets. With the Nairobi Expressway progressing quickly only after a year of development, several additional projects are being worked on concurrently. From the expressway's vantage point, one may get a glimpse of the Uhuru and Central Park, which have attracted the interest of many.
Wale ambao walikuwa wanasema sijui tumegrab Uhuru Park, sijui na Central Park, mpige picture wananchi waone kazi ile inaendelea huku jamani. Alright? Na hii yote ni kuboresha maisha ya Wakenya wetu. Wawe wanaweza kujivunia mji wao wa Nairobi, wawe wanaweza kujivunia nchi yao Kenya. Na hiyo ndio haja yetu. Sisi hatuna haja nyingine.
In a case filed before the High Court, the Nairobi Metropolitan Services and its Director General were taken to court for engaging in the refurbishment of the twin parks without carrying out a study on its likely impact to the environment.
Walisema wameenda kotini ati tunakata miti.
While ruling on an application filed by the Communist Party of Kenya to challenge the project, Justice Edward Waboto determined that the exercise was carried out without the authorization and approval of the National Environment Management Authority, NEMA. He also ordered the NMS and its contractors or agents to stop cutting trees and carrying out any other work in the park. Some of the trees that line the Mombasa Road corridor had to be cut in order for the expressway to snake its way from the JKIA to James Gishuru Road in Westlands. The president noted that whilst the city had to expand its infrastructure to keep up with the changing times and the growing population, the environment would be important to protect.
Infrastructure is key if ultimately we want to become an industrialized nation.
The Nairobi Expressway is currently Kenya's most expensive road, costing 2.7 billion per kilometer, raising concerns about its viability in the face of mounting national debt.
Many of you will just look at this project and say that this is the only project that we are doing. To date, again, having started just last year, we have done so many roads in our inner cities. Over 400 and some 20 kilometers of road that have been done in Mathare, in Kibera, in Mukuru, and in many other places, to ease also transport for our people who live in these areas.
The multi-billion shilling expressway, which began construction in late 2020, has come at a cost to businesses and people on Mombasa Road, with major infrastructure projects in the country funded by the Chinese government under the Jubilee administration. Many have expressed concern over the country's growing debt to the Asian nation and the potential consequences of non-compliance with those owed.
A lot of people have told us that our relationship with China is not beneficial. Our partnership with China is one that is mutually beneficial, that is based on win-win.
As he laid down the last girder that joins the eastern and western sections of the expressway, the head of state noted that the new 27-kilometer road from Lolongo to James Gishuru Road in Westlands will facilitate transportation inside the city as the second and third phases to Mau Summit begin in earnest.
There's another project which is 25 kilometers, taking us all the way to Rironi. And then from Rironi, Your Excellency, there are discussions to extend it all the way to Mau Summit. So when it's all done, sir, we shall be having a dual carriage coming from Machakos Turnoff all the way to Mau Summit, a distance of 362 kilometers.
Before connection to the western part of the country begins, the expected completion of the expressway is set to dramatically change the city's skyline and is, according to government, meant to ease traffic flows in and out of the center of East Africa's main commercial hub. Leila Mohammed, NTV.